Tuesday night baseball set to come your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Eduardo Rodriguez, the Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, this will be his second start of the season. In his first start, he already got himself in the win column. He'll be looking to add to that here.
Manny Machado heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Third baseman number 13, Manny Machado.
First pitch of the night is over for strike one as we get started right on time at 7:10 p.m. Eric Karros, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Yeah, they're in a stretch right now where it seems like all the breaks are really going their way. The only trouble with that is things tend to even out over time, so we'll see how long they can keep riding this hot streak.
Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Too high. Ball 3.
Not only do you not want to lose this guy, you got more trouble right there in the on-deck circle.
High in the air out to center field. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. With that, here's how Buck Showalter lines his Orioles up in this one. Steve, what do they have to do to take down a very hot team here on the road?
Well, I think you need to take advantage of balls up in the zone, and you could probably say that almost every day, but this is a great hitter's park. You get something to drive, they end up in the seats here.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Too high. 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. And with a quick breather here, take a look at the Red Sox on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, Pablo Sandoval is one of the most surprising players for what he can do defensively. He doesn't have the speed or quickness to cover much ground, but he makes up for it with cat-like reflexes, situational awareness, and a very, very strong arm.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Chris Davis is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. O's 0. Sox coming to the plate. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Giovanni Gallardo is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Baltimore. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, he's got a career ERA under 4. For a starting pitcher, that is very dependable. They're just looking for a consistent start here in this one.
Mookie Betts comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Oh, he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike.
That trying to go front door with that breaking ball started it a little too far inside, though.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Gallardo's ready. Here's the 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Wieters has it, but it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strikes.
The old strikeout minus the outplay. Go figure.
He's set. Here it comes. Runner goes for second. And he is in there. Throw sails a bit, but Davis is able to get up there to record the out. David Ortiz will get his first cuts here, and the danger is obvious as he currently leads the American League in home runs.
And he's also in the top 10 in batting average and RBIs, so not just hitting those home runs. He's having a great year overall at the plate.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. High in the air and deep to left center field. Reimold ranging back, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. And he's safe. And with that, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts. So we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
Hanley Ramirez is in with two away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And Ramirez can't get that one as he swings and misses for strike two.
And sometimes if you don't get to a guy like this early, then you're never going to get to him. So you don't want to let this chance pass you by.
And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
And this one gets away. That could be a run. And it is a run.
Yeah, that's his second wild pitch of the game, and this one's going to cost him. It almost looked like he got a cleat stuck on that delivery because this is nowhere close. That runner's going to come in and score from third.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Ball three. 3-2 now.
Well, it looked like he had things in control to start him out. Now he's running from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last one wasn't even close.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. On to the... Adam Jones will stand in, and he wasn't much of a factor yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the loss. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Swung on and hit deep to left center, and that is off the wall. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit. Matt Wieters will get an opportunity now following the leadoff double.
And with his guys down by a run, at the very least, you need to try to shoot something to the right side. Hopefully get that runner over to third with one out.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Oh, tough pitches here, back to back. And now he's not going to give him anything good with a runner at second base. Well, the strikeouts sure come in bunches for this guy. Remember, he had 10 of them in his last start, and he's well on his way to maybe even matching that number in this game.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The 0-1 on its way. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. Here's Jones around third. And he is in there. J.J. Hardy will dig in, and as you can see, he's got that average up near the 400 mark to start the season. Sent on the ground out to second. And nobody home. A perfect hit-and-run knock. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Oh, you better have to pay attention to this guy right now. He is heating it up. 7 straight games now with that hit.
Nolan Reimold comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Boy, and after that good first inning, not the same here in the second.
He's kind of looking a little shell-shocked out there. Like even he can't figure out what's going on.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Betts. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1 ball game.
With one out, he had 2 jobs to do there. 1, get that run home from third, and 2, stay out of the double play. He did his job.
Dariel Alvarez set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Pablo Sandoval will stand in, and you can see that early season average up into the high 300s now.
Well, right now he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
Gallardo gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
If he would have swung at that, he would have never heard the end of it.
Ripped on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly by Davis. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Batting 6th, second baseman, Brock Holt.
Brock Holt will come forward now. Back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. There to pull it in is Machado, and that's out number 2.
Batting 7th,
Rusney Castillo will stand in. He is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 1-1, here it comes. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Manny Machado is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Shoots this one to first. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. Into the box now, Mark Trumbo. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
And he was absolutely frozen with a good fastball, so let's see if he's a little more aggressive on that pitch this time.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Mark Trumbo's had some good success in the big leagues. His best year probably coming in 2012 when he was named to the All-Star team. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd. Into the box, Chris Davis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, he's down 0-2 now, and he hasn't even seen the changeup yet. That could be the strikeout pitch of choice right here.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They lead it 2-1. Blake Swihart will stand in now as he was reinserted back into the lineup here after taking a needed day off yesterday. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Jones on the move, and that's the first out of the inning. Jackie Bradley Jr. will stand in, hoping to get things turned around here in April as he enters play with an average down in the 220s. Gallardo into his motion. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard to short. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home 3rd.
Now batting, center fielder,
Mookie Betts digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
Tap fouled at home plate. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones is under it. And that ends the inning. So a great half inning of work by Yovani Gallardo as he holds on to a 2-1 advantage. Adam Jones will lead things off for the Orioles here with Matt Wieters set to follow. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Heading out toward shallow right. After it is Castillo, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Matt Wieters. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And he misses again. 2-0.
And after the strikeout his first time around, I think he was able to use that first at-bat as a learning experience. Those have both been real good takes.
Sharply hit ball back up the middle. In there, a base hit.
The second base.
Settling in now, Jonathan Scope. He reached on a single in his first try. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
With 2 on already, sooner or later, you got to come in with something.
And the more pitches he throws, the more likely it is that this guy's going to be sitting on it.
Hot shot to third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And now he has some trouble with it in left. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Now batting.
First delivery to him on the way. J.J. Hardy will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
You cannot let this situation get any worse. You got to be thinking strikeout or ground ball. Even if you allow one run to score in this inning, that would be a major victory.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And add a run on the sacrifice fly as that'll make this a 3-1 game. Nolan Reimold digs in here, having earned an RBI on a sac fly in his first plate appearance. The short hit hard. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dariel Alvarez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And I'm sure he'd like a base hit.
They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third, and it's a 4-1 game.
The third baseman, number
Bases are loaded here with one away. And standing in now, the third baseman, Manny Machado. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. A little bouncer. And they're able to get to force it home for a big out number 2. Mark Trumbo will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game, and you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
And that misses 2-2.
Oh, that's a tough take, but a good one. The pressure's still squarely on the pitcher out there. He's still got to come in.
They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 6-1. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. Xander Bogaerts will step in to lead things off here for the Red Sox. Big Poppy on deck to follow. Gallardo sets his sights. First pitch on the way. Out in front here is Bogaerts as he drives this one foul down the left side. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Jones going back. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting number
David Ortiz is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike one. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
And this is where a guy who's been around a long time knows, hey, we're not going to make up the difference with just one swing. It's going to take base runners. So that's a good job of being really patient at the plate.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4. Hanley Ramirez is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too, because he had a chance to drive in a run, so I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while.
Into the seats, 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. Machado is there. The second for 1. On to Davis at first. It's a double play, and the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Adam Jones will lead things off for the Orioles here with Matt Wieters set to follow.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Carson Smith is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Adam Jones will lead things off for the Orioles here with Matt Wieters set to follow.
Center fielder number 10, Adam Jones.
And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next for the Orioles.
Yeah, and you know, that's a nice play back there behind the plate. For a big guy, look how quickly he springs to his feet, gets rid of that mask, and then he finds the ball here to make the throw to first to get his man.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control, 0-2.
Oh, and he's sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
And another foul ball. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Tough pitch to lay off there with 2 strikes. I'm not sure if that was a good take or whether he just got fooled on a changeup and couldn't pull the trigger.
Throw into second. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Now to the plate, Jonathan Schoop. He singled his last time up. And a high strike there, 0-1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. That's his first double of the year here on the young campaign. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2. Hit to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So 2 are gone now in the Baltimore 5th, and in steps the shortstop, J.J. Hardy. Lays off 1-0. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Sinker is right there for a called strike 2.
Yeah, that's just the same.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1 left for the Orioles. They lead it 6-1. Pablo Sandoval will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Throw to first by Hardy for out number 1. Brock Holt is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Well, at least he was able to get it into the outfield, and that's more than most of his teammates can say so far.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Line to the right side, and that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
And this is what folks mean when they talk about time in the fastball. He looks at the first pitch just to get a feel for the speed, the movement, and then when it comes again, now he knows how to handle it.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Gallardo pauses. Here he comes 0-1. That's popped up out towards short right field. Scope will look this one in, and there are 2 away now. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Blake Swihart stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Jackie Bradley Jr. digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
Pulled toward right center field. Jones is after it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Boston strands a couple. Nolan Reimold will stand in here to get things started in the Baltimore 6th. Chop foul right at home plate. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. A pause and the 0-2. Rolled slowly to first. Ramirez gonna have to hurry, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Designated hitter
Dario Alvarez will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Manny Machado will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Mark Trumbo will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
And that 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
And he'll be tagged out at second base, trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Orioles held in check there. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Mookie Betts will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. And Machado with the bare hand. Got him.
Whew, no problem.
The shortstop, number 2.
Xander Bogaerts will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
0-1, here's the pitch. Scorched to third. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Stepping in, David Ortiz. He drew a walk his first time up. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Shot toward right center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
And they're able to keep the inning alive as you check out the numbers on his performance so far. That's just the 3rd hit he's allowed to this point. He's been pretty much in control the whole way.
Hanley Ramirez will stand in looking to turn things around. He struck out and bounced into a double play so far. Not such a hot start.
Nope, not doing much to help the cause so far, guys, but there's still some ball game left.
First offering on its way. Hit to third. Machado has it. He'll go to Scope at second for the force out, and that ends the inning. Red Sox leave 1. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Mark Trumbo will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Chris Davis digging in here. I can't help but think of the crazy routes that some players take to get to the big leagues.
You're right, Matty, and you know, most kids grow up just dreaming of playing in the big leagues for any major league team, just to get the chance of one team drafting him. But Davis was drafted on 3 separate occasions, and that's pretty incredible.
Chris Davis is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. 6 runs, double the amount of hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Adam Jones will step in, a ground out victim as last time. That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. Drilled down the line. There's Sandoval. Holt for 1. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. They lead it 6-1. Pablo Sandoval will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ballgame.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
Lifted the other way to left center. Reimold on the move. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, second
Brock
baseman.
Holt steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. This is line to left. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. Rusney Castillo will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. From the stretch. Big curveball swung on and missed, 0-1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Jones moves over. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
Now he continues to pitch well out there. Here's his pitch breakdown so far.
Blake Swihart digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Out in front of it, strike 1. A check at the bag by Gallardo. Back in standing.
Just checking.
A runner on first with 2 away. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Scope will settle under it to make the play, and that ends the... Matt Wieters comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. Betts is there to put it away, and they couldn't ask for more than a 1-pitch out to begin the 8th.
Jonathan Scope
sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. Nothing in 2 now. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Jonathan Scope, as it's now a 6-run ball game. The 0-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Under it, Castillo, and Rusney has it for out number 2.
Left fielder number 14.
Nolan Reimold strides in, grounded out his last time through.
0-1.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Orioles add on thanks to the solo home run. Jackie Bradley Jr. will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Trumbo has it in his tracks, 1 away. Mookie Betts will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Belted, deep center field. Jones racing back. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 5 on the year, and it's a 7-2 game now.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
Trumbo on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. David Ortiz will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Chopped at the plate. Wieters scoops it up. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. The Red Sox do pick up a run on the solo shot. Dariel Alvarez ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The third baseman, number 13.
Digging in, Manny Machado. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Drilled to the right side. A spin and a throw, and the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Right fielder,
Mark Trumbo comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Yeah, it's so hard to stay back against a guy like this. Unless you guess right, that thing's just so slow that it's almost impossible to keep from getting out on your front foot.
Grounded back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit's all they get. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Orioles 7 and the Red Sox 2. Darren O'Day will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Pablo Sandoval stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. And good patience here from Sandoval. It's 2-0 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scope has it. And this sails right over Davis's head. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. Liner towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Boy, what a great job getting vertical right there. He takes away the hit, and he probably saved a run, too. That's all about being ready on every pitch, because you never know when a shot like that is headed your way.
Bounced softly in front of the plate. Wieters is up with it. Throw on to first, and the Orioles have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. And guys, we were treated to an excellent pitching performance in this one by the gentleman you see right here. Giovanni Gallardo. Talk about a worthy recipient. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the ninth, but still, 8 strong innings.